What's good, YouTube? 93 Sports News back with another video. Man, I just want to talk a little more about this Ronda Rousey situation and her protecteds from the media, man. It just really bugs me the wrong way. All right, first of all, man, I just want to congratulate. I didn't congratulate Amanda Nunes on her dominated performance last night. Woman did an excellent job in there. Um, her speed was just telling in the fight, and when I when I seen how Ronda Rousey reacted when she got hit hard for the first time, I knew I just knew it was over, man. And when you get knocked out, devastating loss, you could possibly have a tendency when you get in that same predicament again, you're gonna start having flashbacks of what happened to you the very first time. I mean, you seen it in the fight. When the fight lasted only 48 seconds, Ronda Rousey was just standing straight up, no head movement. I mean, her, who's in her corner? Who's giving her advice? I mean, no, like I said, no head. She has no stand-up game whatsoever. You clearly see it in this fight, and you saw it in the Holly Holmes fight, especially in Holly Holmes fight. No adjustments. I mean, you didn't see no feigning, no circling, nothing. Just standing straight up. She didn't shoot for a takedown. I mean, her ground game is her strongest attribute. She didn't even attempt one takedown in the fight. She need to hang it up. She really do need to hang it up. And I'm glad everything has happened to her like this. I'm glad. I really am. I mean, and this is again the second time she's avoided the media after the fight. Okay, she did no efforts in putting in no type of effort in trying to build this UFC 207 up. She avoided the media, didn't do no. She even talked to Dana White, and Dana White agreed to it. Dana White said that she talked to Ronda Rousey, and she said that it was he said that it was okay for Ronda Rousey to not talk to the media, and Ronda Rousey said that she was going to do it after the fight. Well, where was you at after the fight, Ronda Rousey? You was nowhere to be found. You had your legs tucked underneath, and you cowered out again. And where's the media at criticizing her and bashing her about not showing up to the press conference after the fight, and talk to the media in general, which is your requirement as an MMA fighter and as a professional athlete in all sports, to talk to the media. What makes her so entitled to avoid and talk and skip out on media sessions? I guarantee you, she would have won this fight. She wouldn't avoid one mic. I promise you that. She wouldn't have skipped out on one mic. See how full of shit the media is, man. Media, and then another thing that gets me is when before she lost to Holly Holm, and she was really pumping herself up, and the media was pumping her up. See how she was talking about she can beat Floyd Mayweather, she can beat a lot of these men up. Where are all these feminist groups? These anti-domestic violence people talking about, it's unladylike to be talking like that. Nobody checked her on that. The ESPN and all these media outlets was pushing it. You saw this. I seen this on segments. Floyd Mayweather versus Ronda Rousey, who went, oh, but hold on. But y'all media talking about, we don't like seeing domestic violence, especially when a man hits a woman. But y'all condoning seeing this fight though. See how full of shit the media is? Come on, man. And then what also disgusts me in this is when I was reading online about the fight purse. She tied an MMA record for the biggest purse. She got Ronda Rousey got $3 million. The champion, Amanda Nunes, only got $100,000. $100,000. She's the champ. This woman got destroyed in her last fight a little over a year ago. She didn't have to work up to get a title shot. She went in straight for a title shot after she got devastatedly knocked out against Holly Holm. Y'all cannot sit there and tell me that this bitch is not a prime example of white privilege, man. She's entitled to just do whatever she wants to, pretty much, and having her way. Y'all can't tell me she's not. There's no way that she should get 30 times the amount of money as the champion after you just got mollywopped. Didn't have to work. Did you try to avoid Holly Holm? That's why this what the UFC did. Dana White. They tried to stall, see a potential rematch, put her on the show for a little over a year, and see if it goes away. The man of the fight, if she won the fight, people would have still been talking about, well, she still ain't beat Holly Holm. She got two L's on her resume, and this one was more quick and decisive than the first one. Now Dana White and them is going to try to do. They're going to try to find and build another great white hope. They didn't want Anderson Silva to shine in UFC. They damn sure didn't want John Bones Jones to shine. You saw how they treated John Bones Jones. How is the fact that Brock Lesnar got popped clean for using performance-enhancing drugs? He gets to fight on the same card that John Jones was supposed to fight, but John Jones he didn't get the fight, and he didn't get to keep his money. Y'all don't see the racism in that? UFC is trying so desperately to keep it a predominantly white sport, man. They do not want to see blacks and other nationalities shine in that sport, man. Dana White was salty as fuck that he had to put that belt on Emmanuel Nunez for the world to see. They had to. So in closing, I'm glad this happened to Ronda Rousey. I'm glad this happened to the UFC. This shit, man, 93 Sports News. Our holla, man. Peace.